Hello everyone, welcome back. This video lecture for class 7, chapter number 9, soil. By this video lecture, we are going to cover the topics like properties of soil. Under the properties, first property that is percolation rate of water in soil. Second that is moisture in soil, and third that is the absorption of water by soil. So moving further, first point that is the percolation rate of water in soil. As we have discussed in previous video lectures regarding what is the soil, different layers of the soil. Under that topic we had talked about gravel, sand, water and humus. Fine. So these were the different layers of the soil. Next we have discussed about the soil profile. That one, first A horizon, that is the top layer of the soil, that is the surface soil of the earth. Under the A horizon, that is B horizon, and after that C horizon, and last that is the D horizon. That will be D horizon will not consider, but that portion is to come under the topic that is the bedrock, right? So these were the different horizon and come in the topic like soil profile, isn't it? And after that we have discussed about different types of soil. Under that topic we have classified the soil on the basis of the proportion of particles on various sizes, है ना? So first we have discussed about the sandy soil, clay soil and loamy soil. Sandy soil, that is the soil which having fine particles, isn't it, relatively higher, then is called clay soil. Clay soil से जिनके particles bigger size में होते हैं, that is in sandy soil. And if we talk about loamy soil, so if the amount of large fine particles is about the same, that means जिनके soil particles लगभग सारे ही same होते हैं और large होते हैं, that soil is called loamy soil. Thus the soil can be classified as sandy, clay and loamy on the basis of the size, isn't it? So today we will discuss about the properties of soil. So first we will talk about percolation rate of soil. So first of all, you must know what is the percolation. So we can say the water holding capacity, है ना, पानी वाटर सॉइल में कितना एब्जॉर्ब हो सकता है, कितना होल्ड सकता है और कितनी टाइम में हो सकता है, कितने टाइम में कितना वाटर उसके अंदर एब्जॉर्ब हो जाता है. Or we can say the water holding capacity of the soil, that is the percolation of the soil. I am repeating, what is the percolation? Water holding capacity of the soil in particular time, in certain time, right? So that is called the percolation of soil. So to understand this property of the soil, we must know we are doing some small activity, right? As you are able to see in this figure, there is a डिग इज स्मॉल पॉन्ड लाइक, है ना, छोटे से मिट्टी में खड्डा किया गया है, डिग किया गया है मिट्टी को, एंड उसके अंदर वाटर को एक लिमिटेड, एक सर्टेन अमाउंट ऑफ वाटर इज पावर्ड इन दिस डिग, राइट? एंड आफ्टर दैट water and soil measure tape is given. This white color, as you are able to see, this white color, this is measure tape. By this measure tape we can measure the time, उसका percolation rate. How could you come to know what is the percolation rate? Amount of water, उसमें आपने कितना water pour किया उस dig के अंदर, और percolation time, that means कितने time में वो water पूरा absorb हो गया by soil. In what time water is absorbed by the soil, and what is the amount of water? Suppose you are taking 200 ml water, right? 200 ml water you are pouring in a particular dig, particular hole, and you have to observe the time, in what time it will be absorbed by the soil. So we can say rate of the percolation of the soil, that means 200 amount of water divided by percolation of time. Amount of water divided by percolation time, that means 200 divide by 20, because you have taken 200, suppose we have taken 200 ml of water, so that means that is the amount of water, and we have to do amount of water divided by the percolation time, that means 20 minutes. Suppose आपको लगे पूरा, आपको 20 मिनट्स लगे पूरा वाटर उसके अंदर एब्जॉर्ब होने में, राइट. सो 20 मिनट्स, 200 डिवाइड बाय 200 इज द ml. 200 ml water is absorbed by the soil by 20 minutes. So what is the rate of percolation? Divide by 2, that means 2 tanja. It means we can say 10 ml per minute. 10 ml per minute. Here it is written. Right, fine. So we can say the rate of percolation of the soil will be said that 10 ml per minute. This is the simple, generally it is the example. So by this method we can test the percolation of soil, percolation rate of water in the soil by different soil, by taking sample of different soil like loamy, sand and clay के अलग अलग आप सैंपल ले सकते हैं और उसमें वाटर पर्कुलेशन रेट क्या है. बाय दिस formula we can calculate what is the particular soil types capacity, water holding capacity उस particular soil की कितनी है. So this is the property of the soil, that is percolation rate of water in soil. Fine. Second topic, that is second property. So what is that? That is the moisture in soil. So how would you come to know what is the moisture in soil, how much moisture in the soil? So to understand this topic, again we are performing one and another activity. So what we have to do, we have to take a boiling tube. As you are able to see here, this is the boiling tube. Take some amount of soil. उसके अंदर हमें क्या डालना है, कुछ सॉइल का अमाउंट डालना है. नाउ हीट बॉइलिंग ट्यूब. व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, वी हैव टू गिव इट heat with the help of Bunsen burner, right? With the help of Bunsen burner, we have to heat the boiling tube on a flame and observe. What we will observe on heating, water in the soil evaporates. As you are able to see, here are the small dots are seen, है ना. ये क्या है? What is that? This is the soil evaporate. On heating, water will, that is the droplets of water, okay, droplets of water which containing with soil, जो soil के साथ already sample में include थी. जैसे हमने उसको heat देना ट्यूब को start किया, as you started to heat the tube, what will happen, water evaporates on the walls of tube, okay, water droplets are seen here, so that will be seen on the walls of the tubes, isn't it? So we can say on what we can say, that on heating, water in the soil evaporates, moves up and condenses on the cooler inner walls of the upper part of the बॉइलिंग ट्यूब, है ना. बॉइलिंग ट्यूब के ऊपर वाले पार्ट पे हमें दिख रहा है ना, दिस मेनी droplets of water. So this activity show that dry soil also contains water. So by this activity we can say all type of soil having moisture, but that is a different thing, that moisture level, moisture amount can be different in different type of soil. Understand? So second property, that we can say moisture in the soil. Fine. Third property, that is the absorption of water by soil. Okay, what is there? That is the absorption of water by soil. That means soil water को कितना absorb करती है, कौन सी particular certain type के sample लेना है आपको soil का, और उसमें हमें देखना है water का उसमें absorption कितना हो रहा है. So for this, to understand such type of property, again we are performing another activity. So here we can say, first of all, as you are able to see, we have taken a funnel. Okay, first of all, what we have to take, we have to take a funnel, take a filter paper, and we have to set, as you are able to see here, filter paper is already settled down in funnel. Okay, now fold and place it is as shown in the figure. उसको fold करना है और figure के अंदर set करना है in the funnel. Okay, so now fill 50 gram of dry powdered soil and pour it into the funnel. अब हमें funnel में क्या डालना है, about 50 grams जितना soil को पाउडर्ड सॉइल को इसके अंदर फनल के अंदर पॉर करना है. मेजर द सर्टेन अमाउंट ऑफ वाटर इन अ मेजरिंग सिलेंडर एंड पोर इट ड्रॉप बाय ड्रॉप ऑन द सॉइल. ओके, सॉइल आपने पहले पॉर कर लिया एंड आफ्टर दैट वी हैव टू पॉर ड्रॉप बाय ड्रॉप वाटर. एक साथ आपको एक ही स्पॉट पे पूरा वाटर उसके अंदर नहीं डालना है. व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी आर पॉरिंग सैंड दैट इज़ पाउडर्ड फॉर्म, है ना, उसको फनल के अंदर पॉर किया. आफ्टर देन यू हैव टू मेजर द अमाउंट ऑफ वाटर इन अ मेजरिंग सिलेंडर, and pour it drop by drop on the soil. What you will observe, you will use a dropper for this purpose. For this purpose we can use the dropper. As you are able to see here, dropper is given. With the help of dropper, water droplets come drop by drop, isn't it? So do not let all the water in one spot. एक ही बार में हमें सारा पानी नहीं डालना है, ड्रॉप बाय ड्रॉप उसमें पॉर करना है. Pour water all over the soil. Keep pouring water till it start dripping. जब तक पानी नीचे ड्रिप करना स्टार्ट नहीं करता, ड्रिप नीचे, तब तक हमें वाटर को उसके अंदर फनल के अंदर पॉर करते जाना है. Now what we have to do, subtract the amount of water. What we have to do, subtract the amount of water left in the measuring cylinder. जो मेजरिंग सिलेंडर में पानी रह जाता है उसको मेज़र करना है, ठीक है. फ्रॉम द अमाउंट येट स्टार्टेड विथ, अभी तक जो बाकी रह गया है वाटर फनल के अंदर, सिलेंडर मेज़र के थ्रू हम उसको मेज़र कर रहे हैं. और जो वाटर उस फनल के सिलेंडर वाले पाइप में रह गया है, that we have to measure. This is the amount of water retained by the soil. मतलब ये हमें पता चलेगा कि soil का retain water capacity, water holding retained by soil, how much amount is retained by the soil. Okay, so initial volume of water we can say that is UML, है ना. उसको क्या मेज़र करेंगे, दैट इज़ UML. दैट मीन्स जो आपने सबसे स्टार्टिंग में पानी का वॉल्यूम आपने मेज़र किया, दैट वाज फॉर्म इन फॉर्मूला फॉर्मेशन, वी कैन से दैट इज़ UML. फाइनल वॉल्यूम ऑफ वाटर, हमने क्या ऑब्जर्व किया था, हमने वाटर को तब तक उसके अंदर पॉर करते गए जब तक वो स्टार्ट ड्रिपिंग ना हो जाए, है ना, टिल इट स्टार्ट ड्रिपिंग. सो फाइनल आपने जो वाटर को finally volume we have to measured in cylindrical, so that is called VML. Finally जो था that is called VML, और initially that is called UML. Okay, so volume absorbed by the soil, that we can say UML minus VML, isn't it? U minus V, that is called measured by ml, है ना. So weight of water absorbed by the soil, that is called U minus V gram. U minus V gram. U that is means initial volume of water, V that means final volume of water. Initially जो आपने उसके अंदर डाला वो मेज़र करना है, और जो आपने फाइनली ड्रॉप डाला वो मेज़र करना है. उन दोनों के बीच का जो डिफरेंस आया, that we can say that is the absorption, that amount of water retained by the soil, isn't it? So till here we have completed all properties of the soil, isn't it? First we have talked about the percolation of the soil, secondly we have discussed about the moisture in the soil, and third we talked about the absorption of water in the soil. Fine. So now one more important topic of this lesson, generally from the point of view of exam, generally such type of question is asked, that is what makes soil as a shelter for many living organism, है ना. कौन सी बात है, कौन सी चीज़ है जिसके कारण हम सॉइल को शेल्टर मानते हैं, किसका, बहुत सारे लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म का. सो वी कैन से सॉइल कंटेन्स नॉट ओनली ऑर्गेनिक, along with there are inorganic materials are also there, right? Or under the organic material we can say such as starch, sugar, cellulose, fats, proteins and remains of dead organism. These many materials are along with soil, है ना. So air, water and mineral present in the soil. इनके साथ साथ organic matter, that means air, water and minerals are also present in soil, also give enough energy to living organism. These many organic materials which are included with the soil, these are very much important for all living organism on this planet, isn't it? So these are the organisms which are generally giving to energy to living organism to sustain themselves. So we can say soil as a shelter for many living organism. Indirectly we can say this is the shelter for human being, for animals also, because we all are dependent on plants. And plants के सबसे पहले plant को grow करने के लिए for what first important thing is needed, that is soil. Without soil plant cannot grow. So ultimately we can say we are also this is the soil is also a shelter place of we people only, we people also. Fine. So till here we have completed this chapter soil. In next video lecture we will meet with some another topic. Till then, take care. Goodbye.